Vrindavan. Okay? That is the abode of Lord Krishna. Okay? And then expanded around the sky are innumerable Narayan planets. I can't draw enough of them, but you get the idea. They go on forever and ever and ever and ever in all directions. Those Narayan planets are expansions of God from Balaram. So Krishna and Balaram. Balaram expands, and then you have Narayan, you have Aniruddha, you have Pradyumna, I could just, the names go on, thousands and thousands and thousands of names. In all of these planets here, Dasaras exist. Those are the places where awe and reverence and veneration and the palaces and the streets and the bedecked with the gold and the emeralds and all that takes place in the Vaikuntha planets. That's what they're called. Vaikuntha means a place without anxiety because there's no death. Our biggest anxiety is how to survive this place. That's it. There's no guarantee you're going to walk out the door and make it. So we have to be in a state of anxiety unless we become 100% devoted to God. And in doing that, we trust God, He will take care of everything. There's no problem. So Goloka Vrindavan is the largest planet. And in that planet, the intimate relationships with God exist. Friendship, parental, lover, beloved, like that. So they exist here in a very simple environment. So God comes to this earth to demonstrate these pastimes to attract us. And this book is designed to describe those incarnations. So that we want to go back home. Right? Does anybody want to die? No, we don't want to die. So guess what? You don't die. Your immortal soul cannot be cut into pieces, moistened by water, withered by the wind. This is all in Bhagavad Gita. But the body can. So as long as we're embodied souls, there has to be some anxiety. So over here, in a little corner of this universe, which is considered to be about a quarter of this existence for our demonstration, is the material sky. And in the material sky is everything we just talked about with a grain of sand. So that's a very small place. And who comes here? Who comes to the world of Mrityu, death? Who comes here?
Those who are envious.
I'm sorry?
Those who are envious.
Those who decide, those who want to be separate from this. And we can come here and we can have unlimited births and deaths. Unlimited births and deaths. You can become the king, you can become the ruler, you can become an amoeba, you can become a Brahma, you can be a demigod, you can be Dr. Simon. You can be whatever you want to be. God says He fulfills all desires based on what you want. It's a rasa. So our deal is to develop the appropriate desire. That's what bhakti yoga means, is to align ourselves with the will of the universe, align ourselves with the will of God, become one with that. And in that way, we are transferred back to the spiritual sky at the time of death, and death is finished. We have cured death once and for all. So, like Srimad does wellness, and Srimad can fix your body. I just saw him fix Prabhu here. Okay, he fixed him before you guys came in. So, but you would have to continue that. But will you be able to save his life in the long run? No. So no doctor can say that I can save your life from death. The only thing that will save life from death is the study of the transcendental nature of the soul and the spiritual sky beyond. Because everything else that we do in the Vedic literature is called karma kanda. Karma kanda means good karma, bad karma, some kind of karma. As long as you got karma, you're coming back. Because you got to enjoy it or you got to suffer it. So the Bhagavatam is a transcendental literature that does not discuss karmic reaction within the material. It discusses it, but it doesn't recommend it. It recommends that we become pure devotees. And in so doing, we develop that love we're all hankering for. And we transfer the soul back to the Vaikuntha world where there is no death. So what I would like to do before we read, and that's just a little taste of the, guys, listen. We could talk forever. I mean, they had a 1,000-year yajna, fire sacrifice yajna, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, at the forest of Naimisharanya, when Sutta Goswami was speaking Srimad Bhagavatam. 1,000 years. So you think we could talk for a few more minutes about this? You see what I'm saying? I mean, we can talk unlimitedly because the activities of God are literally unlimited. So this book is the history of those activities when God incarnates into the material universes. So God comes from there to here to bring us home. So that's a pretty simple little explanation of it. I'll tell you what we'll do. Before we read Srimad Bhagavatam, it's important that we chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And so I would like to invite Miss Amy to lead us in Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, and then a little kirtan with that. And if you don't mind. And Dane, if you, I don't know, if you want to play harmonium on that, you're certainly welcome to. Here, let's slide this over here. So one of the main processes of meditation in this age is mantra meditation, chanting the names of God. Because if I call your name, you come. If I ask for your help, you give it to me. And are you more compassionate than God? No. See what I'm saying? So it's there. Ready to go.